Happy New Year's, YouTubers. I am finally back. This is going to be my third time trying to take this because I'm on my iPhone and couldn't get the setting right. So I have completed flush number 12. This is January 2014. Um, I will be posting pictures of my skin. My skin hasn't gotten any better. It's actually gotten worse. I'm still super sensitive to white rice and wheat. I mean, even just a little bit, it doesn't take much. I mean, if I were to just take a whole serving of white rice and wheat, I'd be so white. I mean, there'd be no reason for me to put any makeup on. So anyways, at least I know that's what's causing the disruption in my immune system. I want to share with you some tips about what I've gone through. I've done, 12 flushes, and what I've had to do is make some adjustments and give you some tips. So here's the first tip. The first tip is you definitely need to hydrate really well. Like for my body weight, I'm about 134 pounds, and I need at least 65 to 70 ounces of water a day, and I do that religiously because I don't know, I just need it. I need it really bad. And I noticed when I wasn't doing my 65 to 70 ounces of water a day, after I do the flush, I would feel so weak and so tired. I mean, almost like near death. It just felt like dying, like you were just, until you got food in you and juice and stuff, and then you started to come back up. But hydrating is a big help. The second thing I want to talk about is fasting, whether you should. Andreas Moritz says that you should have a small meal like rice or rice and vegetables. Well, I can't eat rice anyway, so I tried eating something, like some kind of vegetables, before I do the flush, and then what I found is that I was way more nauseous and sick to my stomach when I did eat something. So I found it better to just not eat anything at all. As a matter of fact, I would make sure, like the day before, I would take my supplements and juice and all that good stuff, and just be well nourished, the day before, and that just makes it even more helpful. I feel a lot better during the flush. Although I have thrown up the mixture many, many, many times. I've thrown it up. What's nice is that you do have options as far as juices. You can use lemon juice, orange juice, or grapefruit juice. So I had to switch from lemon to grapefruit, and wow, what a major difference. It was so nice to not puke my guts up for once. So I use grapefruit juice now. The other thing is I've read and heard that people were getting anal burns, including myself. I found a solution to that. Actually, I could be bold enough and say it's actually a cure for it. You can just use A&D ointment, and what you do is you want to lubricate the anal before your first bowel movement comes and thereafter. So, perfect skin protectant, and it works like a charm. I never have anal burns ever again. And the thing is, after you have a bowel movement, you need to reapply it. Okay, reapply it, and that'll protect you from that. The next thing is I've had to experience different times of the day. I know Andreas Moritz has a set schedule, but because I'm married, I have 3 kids, I just found out I'm going to be a grandmother. I have a child in high school. I have a daughter I'm homeschooling. She's in 8th grade. And, they have sports. My daughter has her thing. I have my thing. I'm a musician. I sing, play guitar, piano, clarinet. I'm going to school also. So I've had to rearrange it to fit my schedule. So I've experimented with different times of the day. And I found that you can release stones at any time of the day. It works just fine. So I've had to start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I know that after I take the oil mixture, I need to be 8 hours, at least laying down for 8 hours so that can work. And so I kind of plan it around there because I need to project, what part of the day I'm going to need for the next day, So anyways, you could start your cleanse any time of the day, and it works just fine. And I will post you pictures of cleanses number 9, 10, and 11, and 12. That's why I've done 4 cleanses since my last video. And so, doing great. I've decided this year I'm going to change my diet, especially eliminate the chips. I'm a big chip eater, and popcorn. I love chips and popcorn. It's so... Ugh. So anyways, I'm trying to get rid of that out of my diet and replacing that with maybe 16 ounces of fruit juice and vegetable juice a day. And it seems to be working. What's nice is that I had a craving for those chips and popcorn, and I did some fresh kale and kale, carrots, what else? And maybe a pear in there. And that just killed my craving. It was wonderful. It was a nice fix. It just killed my craving. I don't even crave the popcorn and chips. So I'm happy about that. So I hope to keep going. Okay, so I thought I'd be done with flush number 12, but I obviously have a lot more toxins to get rid of, so stay tuned and take care. And I'll actually put up some pictures also of my skin. It's actually gotten worse. I mean, my face, I just hate the way my face is depigmentating. It's just, out of order. There's like no orderly fashion, just all this splotchy, ugly looking spots on my face. It's humiliating. I can't tell you what mental and emotional torment I go through. I scare myself when I look in the mirror. It's just awful. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. But anyways, that's it for today. And I'll be back. Take care.